Come, chameleon. You come and go, they come and go. Commas tell you to pause in a sentence. Okay, I'll stop singing. Hi, fourth grade. Miss Keenan here, starting our second study on comma rules. So make sure you've got your notebook, make sure you got a pencil, and let go. Turn to your grammar section. Turn to a brand new fresh page. Okay. Remember, we're using the front and back. Let's get that heading going. I'll zoom in a little bit so that we can see a little bit better. Put today's date. Remember, I'm not filling out the middle part because you need to. And you're going to put comma rules número dos. Okay, so we've already done closing a letter. We've also already done between a city and state. So we're just going to review those really quickly. Juan, closing a letter. Your rule for that is going to be closing, comma, signature. Remember, closing, comma, that just flew off. Closing, comma, signature. Got it? Good. Number 2, between city and state. Okay? Your rule for that is city. Remember, this has to be a capital, comma, state. Also has to be a capital. Now we're ready to learn our new rules. Remember, if Miss Keenan is going too fast, pause it so that you can catch up. New rules. We are now going to go over lists in a series and between adjectives. I'll tell you what an adjective is later on, but let's go over lists in a series. First, I want to say you guys are already really, really, really good at this rule. I've been looking at your writing already, and I've been very impressed with how many of you are putting commas in a list already. And so I'm so super excited to see where we can take this. Your new rule is going to be commas in lists in a series. Oh, I spelled that wrong. E-I, that's what that is. S-E-I-R-E-S. Sorry, y'all, I'm tired. Okay, your rule for this is noun, comma, and a noun. So you have commas in between, even before and then you have your other noun. So an example of this would be red, comma, blue, comma, and yellow. Another example of this would be if you were listing sports or foods. Pizza, burger, comma, popcorn, comma, and Takis. Okay? Before we move on, I want you to make a list of your own. Either of the people in your family, the things you enjoy, the sports you play, but remember it has to say the noun, comma, and your last noun. So red, comma, blue, comma, and yellow, pizza, comma, burger, comma, popcorn, comma, and Takis. So pause it, write your example down here, and then come back when you're done. Oh, you're back. Okay, let's move on to our our last rule for our commas in fourth grade. Rule number 4 is between adjectives. An adjective describes a noun. So we're going to come down here and we're going to write that. Draw yourself a star. Adjectives describe nouns. So it's talking about what the noun looks like. I'll show you an example for this. But first, I'm going to do your rule. Rule, adjective, comma, adjective. Woo! Okay. So for example, if I were to describe Louie, Louie loves to go outside. This dog goes outside in the rain. He goes outside in the snow. He goes outside when it's sunny. He goes outside when it's windy. He don't care what it looks like outside. He loves outside. So more times than not, when he comes in the house, he is wet and he is smelly. Wet describes Louie. Remember, wet is an adjective here describing my noun, which is Louie. Smelly is also an adjective which describes Louie. So I would put wet, comma, smelly, Louie. For some reason, some old white guy a long time ago decided that when you have two adjectives that describe a noun, you have to put a comma instead of putting and. Don't ask me why, because I really don't know. Okay? So, you need to think of something that describes a noun. The best way to do this is to start with your noun. My noun is going to be a sister. My sister. My sister is kind and my sister is funny. Think of two words that describe your noun. So it would be my kind, funny, sister. Okay? I'm going to do one more. Teacher. What are two words that describe your teacher? I want you to fill that out. Comma. Any teacher, me, Miss Boring, Miss Gonzalez, or Miss Misra. If you think funny and calm, put funny and calm. If you think mean and scary, put mean and scary. If you put sweet and nice, put sweet and nice. But you have to think of two words that describe your noun. Right here, an adjective describes a noun. Okay? One more. Let's think of something else that everybody loves. A car. Let's do a car. Think of two words that describe your car. If you do not have a car, that is fine. Think of the bus that you ride, the bike that you ride, however you get from place A to B. Okay, I'm going to tell you about my car. My car is shiny and new. My shiny new car. Okay, you're going to generate one more on your own. Remember, your noun goes right here. And you have two adjectives. Adjective, comma, adjective. You're coming up with one on your own. Capisci? All right. When you're done taking notes on this video, you are going to complete the activity that is linked to the slide. I don't know where my marker went, but as it is almost 10 o'clock here at school, I'm really tired, so I'm going to go home, kids. I love you, and have a good night, or day, or whatever time of place it is.